Once upon a time, there lived a very wealthy merchant who had 3 sons and 3 daughters. His youngest daughter was so good and so beautiful that everyone called her Beauty, while her elder sisters were vain and selfish, spending all their time on fine clothes and frivolous parties. Beauty was kind, modest, and loved to read and work. One terrible day, the merchant lost all his wealth in a storm at sea, and the family was forced to move to a small cottage in the country. The sisters moaned about their fate, but Beauty set about cheerfully doing all the housework. Years later, the merchant heard that one of his ships had miraculously returned to port. Before leaving for the city, he asked his daughters what they wanted as a gift. The elder sisters demanded expensive jewels and dresses.
I want silk gowns and diamond jewelry.
Beauty, knowing he was still poor, only asked for a single rose, saying,
"Please bring me a rose, Father, and come back safely."
The merchant found his ship's cargo had been seized to pay his debts. Heading home empty-handed and heartbroken through a violent snowstorm, he stumbled upon a magnificent, deserted palace. He found a warm fire, a sumptuous meal laid out, and a bed, all seemingly provided by an invisible hand. The next morning, as he walked through the grand garden to leave, he remembered Beauty's simple request. He spotted a magnificent rose bush and picked one perfect bloom. Immediately, a terrifying roar shattered the silence. A huge, hideous beast emerged, furious. "Ungrateful wretch," the beast bellowed. "I saved your life, and in return, you steal my most prized possession. You must die." The frightened merchant pleaded, explaining he only took the rose for his youngest daughter. The beast paused. "I will let you go," he said, "but only if one of your daughters agrees to come back and take your place. Swear that she will come willingly." The merchant reluctantly gave his oath and returned home. His sons offered to fight the beast, and his cruel daughters blamed Beauty for her request. But Beauty bravely insisted on keeping her father's word. "I caused this misfortune," she said. "I must pay for it." Despite her father's tears, Beauty rode with him back to the palace. The beast received her sternly, but when she confirmed she came of her own free will, he led her to a beautiful room where a plaque above the mantelpiece read, "Beauty is queen here." Though terrified by the beast's frightening appearance, Beauty was struck by his kindness. He brought her wonderful meals, showed her his marvelous library, and gave her a magic mirror through which she could watch her family. He spoke gently, though his conversation was simple and every night as they sat at dinner, the beast would look at her and say, "Beauty, will you marry me?" And every night Beauty would reply, "No, beast." She pitied him, she admired his good heart, and she knew she would never love another for his manners, but she could not bring herself to marry a monster. Each night she dreamt of a handsome prince who begged her not to judge by appearances and implored her to save him. After many months, Beauty grew homesick. Using her magic mirror, she saw her father was gravely ill from sorrow over losing her. She begged the beast to let her go home for just 1 week. The beast cried out in despair, "You must promise to return in exactly 1 week, or I will die of grief, for I cannot live without you." Beauty promised, heartbroken to see him suffer. She was given a magic ring to transport her home. Her sisters, seeing how well-dressed and healthy she was, became fiercely jealous and plotted to make her break her word. They pretended to love her and begged her to stay just 1 extra day, then another until the promised week passed. Beauty, in her distraction, lost track of the time. Finally, horrified, she remembered the beast. Looking in her magic mirror, she saw him lying near a fountain in the garden, apparently near death. Crying out that she had killed him, she put on the magic ring and instantly returned to the palace. She ran to the garden and found the beast barely breathing. She threw herself upon him and wept. "You must not die, dear beast," she cried. "I thought I only felt friendship for you, but now I know I truly love you. I will marry you." The moment the words left her lips, the palace filled with brilliant light and music. The beast vanished, and in his place stood the handsome prince from her dreams. "Ah, my princess," he said, taking her hand. "A wicked fairy cursed me until a beautiful maiden should willingly love me despite my hideous appearance. You alone were able to see past the monster and break the spell." A kind fairy appeared who revealed that Beauty was not merely a merchant's daughter, but was a princess herself, hidden away to protect her from the same wicked fairy. The prince was restored to his kingdom, and he and Beauty were married. The merchant came to live with them, and Beauty's kind deeds earned her happiness.